Good day, everyone. Welcome to our presentation. My name is Marc Abadilla, and here with me is Dr. Eric S. Parilla, and we are from Northwestern University. On behalf of Sir Weng Tarrazona and Sir Harrison Villanueva, we are here to present to you our paper entitled Working from Home, What is the Effect on Employees' Performance? The coronavirus disease 2019, often known as the COVID-19 pandemic, has engulfed the whole planet. Globally, more than 67 million confirmed cases had been reported as of December 8, 2020, with more than 1.5 million deaths reported as of that date, according to BBC News 2020. The governments have imposed quarantines all over the world to prevent the spread of this dangerous disease. During a crisis, businesses have turned to work from home to keep operations smoothly and people safe. According to the study published by Savage, work from home is a concept that has become popular since the inception of COVID-19. It can be described as workers who work from their homes rather than their company's offices. It consists of four fundamental characteristics. Number one is a person who is an employee of a company or a member of the staff of an organization. Number two, actual work engagement with the company or an organization on a specific task. Number three, work performed outside the company's physical premises. And number four, communication with the employer through electronic means. This research aimed to assess the effect of working from home on employees' performance. This study aims to look at both the harmful and sound effects of the work from home arrangement and the workers' daily lives. As we can see, the statement of the problem is generally aimed to find out the relationship between work from home schemes and job performance. Specifically, it answered the following research problems. Number one, what is the level of work from home scheme of the Philippine employees on the onset of the pandemic? What is the level of job performance of Philippine employees at the onset of the pandemic? Number three, is there a significant relationship between the work from home scheme and job performance of Philippine employees on the onset of the pandemic? And number four, is there a mediating effect of job satisfaction, job motivation, and work environment in the relationship of work from home scheme and job performance? For the participants of this study, the study participants are private and public sector personnel who had to work from their home during the outbreak. Purposive sampling was employed in this study. Respondents correctly completed 2,969 out of 3,000 survey questions delivered using Google Forms, resulting in a response rate of 98.93%. The survey questionnaires were made available in February 2021 and were due to be completed by July 2021. The socio-demographic profile of the participants is reflected in Table 1. 59% of the total respondents were private employees. Out of 2,969, 59.1% were female. Most of them are college graduates and 32.1% are aged 22 to 25 years old. The research instrument, the current study used a questionnaire as the research instrument. The instrument contained the demographics of the respondents, the type of employee, age, gender, and educational attainment, and the items measured using a 5-point Likert scale. For the four latent variables, work from home scheme, performance, work environment, job satisfaction, and job motivation. The 5-item work from home scheme, 2-item job performance, 3-item work environment, 4-item job satisfaction, and 7-item work motivation were all adopted from the study of Susilo 2020, entitled Revealing the Effect of Work from Home on Job Performance During the COVID-19 Crisis, an empirical evidence from Indonesia. For the data analysis, the suggested structural model on the relationship between work from home scheme and job performance was tested using a predictive correlational approach to see whether it was applicable. The parameter estimates of the suggested model were measured during the structural equation modeling approach. In addition, mediation analysis was used to determine how mediators absorb the impact of an external or the independent variable on the endogenous, or we call it the dependent variable. The GLM mediation analysis in Jamovi is utilized for this study.
So as to results of the study, good day to all of you. I'm Eric S. Parilla. So from table 2, it can be deduced that in terms of the different constructs, the statement, I use internet to do my work as much as possible, got the highest mean rating of 3.49, or a verbal interpretation of strongly agree. The use of ICT or the internet to assist different tasks of employees results in changes to work patterns. These changes may be seen in the shift from face-to-face application to meetings that is ICT based, such as Zoom, Teams, and Meet. And many employees shifted applications to monitor work. The use of internet is very important and rampant, and many employees depend on the speed and its availability. As to table number 3, it can be seen that in table 3, the overall weighted mean of the job performance of employees who work from home is 3.39, and the verbal interpretation of strongly agree. Employees perceived that they can do more when they work from home or when they work remotely because they can multitask and can accomplish more. The positive side of the pandemic is that employees became more productive in their work because they can work in the comforts of their homes. As to table number 4, it talks about the relationship of work from home scheme and job performance. Table 4 states the relationship between work from home scheme and job performance. It can be seen that in that table, the person R is equivalent to 0.447, which means that job performance has a moderate positive correlation with the work from home scheme. In other words, the magnitude of association of the two variables is moderately correlated. It is also noteworthy that the p-value is less than 0.001, which means that the two are significantly correlated. As to mediation results, it can be deduced that the p-value is equal to less than 0.001, which means that the mediation results are significant. Examining the p-value of the mediation analysis done, it is revealed that there is a mediating effect of work motivation, job satisfaction, and work environment, and the relationship of the independent and dependent variables. This means that the higher the work environment, job satisfaction, and work motivation, the stronger the association of work from home and job performance. So as to discussion, this study provided a significant contribution to the body of knowledge about the effects of working from home on job performance. While prior researches were inconsistent, the present study established that working from home increases employees' enjoyment, job satisfaction, and motivation. Job satisfaction thus become a major predictor of job performance, meaning that employees must first be satisfied to perform better and help the businesses accomplish its goals. While businesses may face various issues due to the COVID-19, such as monitoring and communication, work from home became the only alternative. Businesses might adjust to this circumstance by evaluating worker success based on job completion rather than their visual presence and communication availability. Additionally, it can help individuals develop specific abilities linked to their job description. It is proposed that officials, including businesses and governments, support and regulate work from home programs that benefit employees and businesses. Given that internet access is an essential requirement in the framework of this program, incentives should be provided to the internet business to make it more inexpensive and capable of reaching rural regions such as the Ilocos Norte. While this research validity is limited to how the benefits of work from home program emerge in the Philippines, there may be ramifications for other nations affected by COVID-19. As to recommendations, organizations must recognize that working from home is genuinely productive, with employees completing more work due to the elimination of commute time. To leverage these benefits, firms must explicitly teach their personnel how to use technology remotely. HR policymakers should also note and develop explicit rules for working from home to protect employees from being overworked. Numerous experts have discovered in this investigation to have teleworked for more than 8 hours. As a result, formal telecommuting hours and other criteria should be established that mimic typical working conditions. Employees should be pleased that their organizations have allowed them to work from home during this crisis. It demonstrates that their employees or employers care about their well-being and being prepared to give bonuses to employees who do well. Telecommuting will promote their long-term growth. The findings of this survey also serve as a wake-up call for internet service providers, since more than half of the respondents reported experiencing internet connectivity difficulties. Thus, ISPs should enhance their offering by assuring continuous and high-speed internet access and establishing a stable basis for remote employees worldwide. So thank you very much. On behalf of Sir Marc Abadilla, I am Eric S. Parilla from Northwestern University, Lawag City. Thank you very much for listening.